Hey, this is Jeff with Jeff's Best, and you know what? I get a lot of similar questions. I get a lot of things that people talk to me about on a regular basis, and I wanted to do a couple of things that I thought were some nice, just sort of bullet-pointed ways to address some of the most common questions. One of the most common questions that I get is why hemp seed oil over flaxseed oil? And by the way, I'm down at this beautiful beach, just chilling, where I'm kind of in my element. I hope you like it, and if you see the ocean in the background or you hear the ocean in the background, that's why, because like this is where my best vibes are at. But I feel like I can at least kind of help you bullet point that step by step through. Why hemp seed oil over flax oil, or say borage, or maybe evening primrose? I feel like there's at least 4 or 5 different things that I can help bullet point to you that'll be really easy and really easy to understand. One, it's very magnesium rich. Hemp seed oil is one of the few essential fatty acids that if you pour it out, it's going to come out green as opposed to golden. And everybody knows that if you have green substances, you have greens in your juices, greens in your veggies, that's awesome for your red blood cells. So this is very magnesium rich. Magnesium is also something that people are very commonly deficient in, that is one of the load-bearing minerals that you need to have for a very healthy functioning system. It helps with your joints, it helps with the assimilation of calcium, it helps in the formulation of good collagen. It really does a lot of stuff, and it also regulates your blood sugar. So in a country where we have lots of inflammation, lots of diabetes, I think magnesium is something that's really important. Second of all, it has naturally occurring gamma-linolenic acid. So gamma-linolenic acid is an activator. So if you're looking at omega-3, 6, 9 fatty acids, I always tell people to think of it like a car engine. Like omega-3 is like your electrical system, omega-6 is like your cooling, you know, omega-9 is just like your pistons and kind of like your crankshaft. And then think of like gamma-linolenic acid as maybe like your starter or your alternator. And it's like without all of those things together, you're not going to use it right. Gamma-linolenic acid is an activator, so you're going to be getting much more out of what you take if that's present at the exact same time. That's why a lot of these essential oil or essential fatty acid companies, always usually try to do a blend. They'll do like flax and borage because they want to have that activator. One of the third things is that it's very chlorophyll rich. So you have something that is very chlorophyll rich, which is also going to help reduce inflammation, help to take down any kind of problems. That includes in your joints, in your digestive tract, and to help reduce that inflammation is one of the main causes of disease. And if you're using this to help soothe your tummy, if somebody has Crohn's disease, this is an absolute fantastic choice. So I think those are 3 things that should be really easy to remember. It also has naturally occurring vitamin E, which is fantastic for your skin, it's fantastic for your body, and it's a natural antioxidant. And if you're talking about an essential fatty acid choice, you'd say, well, why would I do this? The one that's usually kind of a ringer is people say, well, hey, you know, it's a little bit higher in 6 than it is in 3. I always heard that you should always get more of 3 than 6. Not true. The World Health Organization, the same World Health Organization that declared glyphosate from Monsanto, I think I said it right, glyphosate, glyphosate, is the same one that also said that hemp seed oil is the absolute most well-balanced item that you need. The only thing that ever threw off that statistic was probably about 3 years ago. There was a very popular study that was paid for and done by the fish industry, by one of the top vitamin supplement companies that sells fish oils, to try to steer people towards saying, see, we told you omega-3 is better. And that's not true. You actually need all 3 of them. You need them in the right ratios. The only way that they could make that study be skewed and to throw that off was that they also lumped in fats from, say, like chips and fried foods and all the rest of that junk. And they tried to say, see, look, that's over in the omega-6 category. Everybody's getting too much omega-6. You really just need this 3. Why don't you come over here? And that's it. So that's what threw off that study. So don't ever let anybody grab onto that. Our industry is notorious for running with half-accurate gossip that is passed around very quickly, that consumers only grab onto a little bit. And I always stand by the rule that people learn enough to confuse themselves, but rarely enough to ever be right. So I want to help just kind of drop those little things that are in there and try to help you feel really good. With regards to just my company and stuff that we do, I actually care about all of this. I care about every single one of these beautiful fish and these beautiful people that are out here. We're not putting BPA in the gyre. We're not tossing plastic out here. I want these beautiful beaches to look great for everybody and all of your kids for the future. It's dolphin friendly, fish friendly, kid friendly. It's also not going into plastic where it's going to have BPA, bisphenol A, leach and contaminate any of the good quality of it, or simply from a culinary perspective to affect the scent and the taste, which plastic does. That's why you'll never find a high quality, even olive oil or wine ever in a plastic bottle. It's always in glass, because that industry, unlike the vitamin industry, is known for years that if you put stuff into plastic, it screws up the scent and it screws up the taste. So hopefully this is an easy kind of breakdown for you. I hope that helped you to understand why hemp seed oil is better than flaxseed oil or borage, or say maybe like just a blend, and at least hemp versus flax. I think that's a really clear way to say why that was a better choice, and I hope that helps you to make better informed decisions and to have a really awesome life, to have beautiful skin and easy digestion and a really good clear thinking brain where you feel good and you look good and you're doing good all the time. That's what we're about here for my company. We just want to help your life be awesome, and we're doing it one single person at a time, and that's why I love what we do, and that's why I love helping you. You always come first. Your health, your family, your quality of content always comes first. Hope that helps you to make better decisions, and thanks for sticking around for a couple of minutes. Bye.